There's nothing quite like the lazy days of summer, swimming in the ocean as your parents look on in conversation, taking the dog for a little stroll through a seaside park. Summer is definitely here on Vancouver Island, and more we are thinking about staycations, vacationing close to home. Why would we leave this beautiful island? We don't have to get off the rock to have a vacation. So we're starting to look towards our neighbors and thinking, can we spend some time there, enjoy our summers with you? But do you really know much about your neighbors? We're here in Ladysmith today to find out what Ladysmithonians know about Parksville.
Not very much, other than the beach being there.
It's got a beautiful long beach, great campground.
They have a pretty big, cool park for the kids.
I know lots. We have fun every time we go.
I go there lots, but I don't really pay attention to a lot of it, I guess.
We go every year for the sandcastle contest, and this year we're going for our summer holiday.
What else can you tell me about Parksville?
Nothing.
Nothing. This lady might be really informed because she's reading a newspaper.
I love the beach in Parksville. It's one of our favorite places to go, Raft Trevor especially.
Can you compare this beach to the Parksville beach?
I've never actually been to the Parksville beach.
You're probably like the only one on the
Yeah,
island who's never
probably.
been there.
This beach is so much nicer.
Oh.
And only because you bring little kids here, you don't lose them.
The Parksville Community Park features a seaside hub for leisure activity with a children's playground, beach volleyball courts, a skateboard park, tennis courts, a boardwalk, an outdoor gym, a concession stand, and much more. It plays host to many festivals and events year-round. There's some very giant things in Parksville besides the beautiful beaches. Can you name one of them?
Well, just outside Parksville, I guess there's the tallest tree.
The big golf course.
Oh, there is something on your way out to Parksville that is recognized in the Guinness Book of World Records as the biggest.
It's not the biggest walnut in the world.
That's random, no?
That's in Saskatchewan. And it's not the biggest peach in the world because that's in Penticton.
Okay, and the biggest hockey stick is in Duncan.
Yeah.
So what has Parksville got the biggest of? It's on your way, you go through Nanoose. Usually you find them in your garden. It's got a hat on. You've seen it. You're gonna go, oh, of course.
Oh, I know that guy. Yeah. By the side of the highway, right?
Oh, the big gnome?
Gnome!
Ah.
Jaden, you should be asking my daughter. She knows that.
Yeah, he creeps me out every time. So I don't even look. I'm like, why don't they take that thing down?
The giant gnome in Nanoose Bay was recognized in 2012 by the Guinness Book of World Records as the world's largest at 7.91 meters tall. It was built in 1998 by Ron Hale for a go-kart track that used to be here. The gnome now belongs to the property and has some legal protection in any future land sales. So if you're a Victorian, what is someone who lives in Parksville?
Old.
Retired.
Well, that's a good question. Parksvillian?
Parksvillian.
A Parksvillian.
It almost sounds sort of alien, otherworldly, doesn't it? How many Parksvillians call Parksville home? You want to make a guess?
Nope.
100,000?
100,000. Wow, she thinks big.
30,000.
About 38,000.
12.
Is it?
12.
12,000.
Yeah.
Not people.
Well, there's been a lot of development since you heard that.
Parksville is Vancouver Island's 15th largest municipality in terms of population. The 2011 census calculated that 11,977 people call Parksville home. But last year, more than 93,000 people visited the sand sculpting competition alone. So it's safe to say that while the permanent population is relatively small, in summertime, hundreds of thousands of people visit the area. So how long would it take for you to get from where we are now, Ladysmith, to Parksville?
How about 40 minutes, 45 minutes?
40 minutes.
45 minutes?
40 minutes.
40 minutes. Okay, that seems to be a pretty solid guess.
Okay.
Well, I guess that was a pretty easy question. It does take, apparently, about 45 minutes going the speed limit to get from Ladysmith to Parksville. Mind you, we did stop at that giant gnome to get a closer look. This is where I sign off for Shaw TV. I'm Kait Bergen reporting from Parksville, but I'm wondering now that we're in Parksville, what do Parksvillians think about Ladysmithonians? Excuse me? What do you know anything about Ladysmith?
No.